Well, the Penguins 5, Islanders 2 in between periods. Me, General Manager Craig Patrick, and you know it's a nice thing to have all this depth and guys playing well, but it's got to be a tough decision for you, especially some of these guys the way they're playing.
Well, it's really nice to see them come up and play well, especially Tyler Wright. He could have 5 goals in the 5 games he's played. He hit the post in his first game. He should have had a goal last night, and he's got 3. So he's really playing well, and the other guys are doing their jobs too.
Well, it's funny. You know, the big thing was Dennis Bonvie was brought up in that Chicago game, and all the hype was made of it. But he's been playing pretty steady and being a force on that ice.
We've been looking for an opportunity to bring him up, and the Chicago game wasn't the reason we brought him up. They were going to Chicago. It just so happens we had a bunch of injuries, and he was going to get his chance anyway sometime, and he deserves to be up here getting a look and see if he can stay here.
You know, one of the speculations is Marty Straka, Matthew Barnaby, are they healthy? Tom Barrasso, his status. You know, and J.S. Ovid, I mean, the past couple games, last night in Washington, tonight, made some great saves. Once these guys come back, it's got to make Herb Brooks feel pretty good that he's going to have a full complement of players.
Well, coaches are never comfortable with anything. They're always looking for more, but we feel good about the way people are playing, and J.S. Certainly played well each and every time he's come up. He's done a good job. He has a few blips in the radar screen, like the Montreal game where he didn't play too well, but normally he comes up and plays a very steady game for us.
Well, you know, you never usually deal your hand out, but going into the new year, are there anything that you're looking forward to, maybe looking for something to maybe add to this roster, because it's pretty potent the way it is?
Yeah, we certainly like our lineup, but as we're always looking to see if we can improve it. But I don't know. I think the way things are standing right now, we'll kind of keep looking at what we have within our organization and before we decide if we have to step outside and find something more.
You know, one of the things we always talk about, we've been talking about all year, the young defense core that on this team. I mean, at some times you don't really notice them that much, which means they're doing their jobs, but other times they're stepping up and playing well. Hans Johnson last night probably played the best game of the year so far. It wasn't as physical, but he played very well. Is that a good growing process? You think, like something that you can really deal with?
Well, I think Hans has been tremendous. He seems to be getting stronger and stronger and better with every single shift. I think tonight he's having an outstanding game. I think he's probably been one of our more dominant defensemen tonight as well.
Craig Patrick, thank you very much for joining us between the second and third period. Back for this third period, Penguins leading New York Islanders 5-2.